Man, if they ask, that's exactly what we're gonna tell them. Boys was having some offline conversation.
Offline conversation. Oh shit! Hold on, let me
What?
spin it. My boy, you are now locked into the Domino Effect conversations with Mike and
Pratt.
my boy. Hold on, let me take it down off the screen. I know the people want to
You
see us. Hold on, let me get to it. Man,
man,
what's been going on, my boy?
man, you know how it is. What's been going
Man,
on your end, man? I heard you got some new inspiration for the podcast, some new
so new
perspectives.
inspiration.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
man,
yeah.
oh man,
I
make
ain't
sure
gonna
the
go into
people know what.
specifics, but new inspiration to help with different perspectives and such. How that's working
Man,
out.
I mean, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
You asking the
It's
questions?
a it's everyday grind. You said, am I doing what?
You asking the questions, the hard questions, the details, the stuff that gives us body to this.
Man, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. What's up, Unc? That's my uncle, man. I gotta support my boy Music Cash Flow Week. I love you too. For sure, for sure, for sure. I gotta get a feature with you, man. Hey, you gotta let me know when you free. I got a mobile studio, man. We can make it happen. I promise you that. Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got a little bit of something for today. It just my boy woke up this morning and chose violence. I don't know why, but
Chose
we got to talk
violence.
about it. But what you been on this week, man? What you been on?
Man, same old. I'm grinding, going to work,
Snap.
getting off, trying to mess with some music when I can, of course.
Gotcha,
Business
gotcha,
stuff
gotcha,
with this whole
gotcha.
weekend, of course, got chewed up with business, but that's how you keep business moving. Some business partners, cold blooded boys, they know what I'm talking about. You'll see it on the screen soon. GCP Trucking and Transportation, blue
Trucking
and
and
gray, just in
transportation,
case.
blue and gray.
It'll be up on the screen. I can't really get it in the cam, but yeah. I'ma always sport it, whether it's a hoodie, a shirt, or something. GCP gonna be on there.
All right, all right, all right. Well, speaking of which, man, let's pay a couple bills right quick, man. You know what it is. Y'all now locked into the Domino Effect conversations with Mike and
Pratt.
my boy. That's my boy right there. Hey, can't forget my boy over there, Jermaine, talking monkey business with Monkey Man. Speaking of which, hey, my boy granddaughter was born today. Big shout out to him, man. Papa
Congrats on that,
Monkey Man. We got to get that
man.
hashtag going, Papa Monkey Man. Y'all send my
Uncle
boy Monkey
Money.
Man some love, man. New, fresh grandpa, man. I'm happy for him, for sure. My boy Hunter Hill over there, hustle for change. My boy gonna drop some info on the thing, something you got going on for Thanksgiving. Let's try to be on the look. I'll try to be on the lookout for that, and I'll try to spread as much information about that as I get it. My boy said Uncle Monkey. Not uncle, he's a grandfather, my boy. All right. Boo. GCP Trucking and Transportation. They over there on Instagram at GCP underscore TNT. And they're on YouTube at GCP underscore TNT. Hashtag Team No Rest. Uh-oh, my boy Levi watching. Mr. Armed and Dangerous himself. The greatest of all time. All right, we got 22/7 bus service over there with my girl CJ. You see the number right there on your screen. One way or round trip. Front door service, safe and dependable services. Fees due on Monday. Pay fees like you pay respect on time every time. Service in the Acres Home, Greater Greens Point in the 1960-45 area. Schedule your trip today. Do not hesitate. Shout out to my boys over there at the table, man. Talented, blessed, lyrical, elite. That's my boy Cody Wayne, my boy Young Casper, Son at the Poet, and my boy Scooby Gray, man. Make sure y'all lock in, especially if you're a battle rap fan. That's something you want to tune in to. My boys over there, Limitless Exposure Media. That's my people out there in the 405. If you're into videography, photography, if that's what you like, if that's what you're into, man, let's get it in. They do weddings, graduations, Easter, holidays, all those type of things, man. Good work over there with my peoples. Shout out to my boy Jay Harris, my boy Jaleel, that Jay Harris Crowns, web design, logos, all those things, man, my boy is into, and he designed this logo right here. And he did a couple other. I'll try to get some of his work and post it up here on the show a couple times so that people can see it. And my boy over there, Afro Tech, he and Afro Tech out there in Austin, man. Hey, that's some real big shit out there in the tech world. So best of wishes to my boy out there. All right, man. Let's go pick up this violence. Cause my boy was talking about something. All right, let's see. At this stage, you can see this, cuz, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, bet. Let's go over to the book. Iski. All right, let's scoot it on up. All right. My boy said, quick question, ladies. So you sit down with a guy off the jump and he tells you pregnant. Oh, and you tells him you pregnant. The guy proceeds to say he's not ready and doesn't want kids and give you whatever you need to take care of it. You refuse and still have the baby. If he don't want to take care of it, does that make him a deadbeat? Chime in. I need answers. So we got, yep, just pre-warned one. Man, that's tough. Let's read a couple of this and I'm gonna see what you got.
Yeah, definitely go through them first.
Definitely. People can't lay down with someone knowing what could happen, then run away from responsibility. Ain't no such thing as abortion in my eyes when you made the choice to have relations that could lead to pregnancy. Okay. Yes, and irresponsible. This is why conversations need to be had up front. And if you know you don't want to be a father, protect yourself. But if you're going to still have sex unprotected and expect the girl to get an abortion, it's very selfish and dumb. That's a very interesting one, honestly.
Yeah,
because I feel like okay, she took it. This is my take on this one specifically. I feel like she took it to a logical point where she said, "This is why conversation needs to be had up front."
Absolutely.
Like, and if you know you don't want to be a father, protect yourself. That's true too. Okay, I'll even accept that. But if you're going to still have sex unprotected, now
who is you?
I assume she's still talking about the father.
I assume
the potential father. I'm sorry.
I assume so too. How did he get somebody pregnant if he had sex by himself?
See,
this is what I be talking about being specific with your words.
Okay.
Yes, and irresponsible. This is why conversations like this need to be had up front. Conversations between who? Just him? No, him and her, right? Yeah. And if you know you don't want to be a father, we can't switch just to him. What about her? She had unprotected sex too, and knowing that he ain't gonna carry the child for 9 months if she have it, she is, right?
So my thing, all right, and to piggyback off of that, like I also took the position of a man can only have sex with whom he's allowed.
Yeah.
Because anything else would be considered rape, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if picture this, bro. Let's say we all know robbing the bank is illegal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say the bank open up its vault. Say, hey man, you can have $20 million right here, right? Police allows this to happen. Did I just rob the bank?
Nope.
Why?
Because you were given the money. It wasn't even like you were given the opportunity. You can have this.
I was given the permission to walk in and take whatever I want. But if you don't want your $20 million taken, what do? You
lock it up in the vault.
You lock it up in the vault.
The stuff ain't complicated. That's all I'm saying.
And look. I want to be perfectly clear. And I got to say this before I even get to my comments. I got to say this. And it's sad that I got to say it, but I understand why I have to say it, right? I don't condone and no type of deadbeat activity, right? No type of cussery, right? Like if this baby is made, hey man, hey, we here. We here, brother.
That's right.
We here. I mean, hey, we here, and then it sucks, bro, because it's one of those things where, like I say, if my sperm leaves my body, I literally have no rights over it after that point. Like the fate of my sperm is in someone else's hands. But let me keep reading.
I'm
Let me keep
gonna let you reword that later.
Oh man. Hold on right quick. I'm gonna tap back into that shit. All right. So we got yes and no. I feel like a deadbeat is for the dads who come around their kids for just a few times a year and then just do it and just does their own thing for the rest of the year. Don't check up, don't buy anything, but still making it known to them that they have a dad. If a guy says from the beginning he doesn't want to be a dad, then I just make him sign over his rights to the child when the baby is born. Like technically you're still a dad, but I'd rather have someone there that's going to show my baby's consistency. So I don't know. Yes and no. If you use protection and somehow the girl still gets pregnant, then I definitely want to have the convo before the baby is born though. That is a
Who was
plausible.
that said that? That was very well thought out and
Brandy.
very intellectual.
That was Brandy.
I
That
don't
is
know
right.
who Brandy
Like,
is, but
I don't know who that
congratulations.
is either.
That's
Yeah, right.
very
Now the thing is like if and there are a lot of us that are products of a broken condom. So
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
at that point, you know, the conversation does end up getting had afterwards. And that's why I say, like, just because we're here, right? That doesn't mean that, oh, we just gotta stick with this one thing. Like, there's ways out if neither party wants to be involved. Because the thing is, at least the women do get a choice.
Mhm.
Essentially, the choice kind of get taken from us.
Yeah.
And that's why I say, like, once my sperm leaves my body, it's out of my
All up
control.
to
It's in
you.
the hands of somebody else. You know what to do. I'm dead. All right, so he said if the person that didn't want to be a father, they should have been having protected sex. Once again, agreed. A child isn't an option; it's a gift from God Himself. And here go the emotional part of it. It's very selfish to make someone. You say, "What about?" Go ahead.
We still on the guy being the one that was the problem. It take two to have unprotected sex, and she 9 out of 10 got the heavier consequence. So why the cuss are we still talking about him being the problem when both of them had unprotected sex?
Because, like, okay, all right, and I'm not trying to segue off this topic, but we live in a world where a lot of people pander to the women, right?
I know where we at.
And
that's why I'm
saying
no,
I know.
Go for it.
I'm just speaking in general. I know you know, right? But the thing is, like, a lot
you
of
gonna
our
have fun
women,
tonight, bro.
no bullshit. A lot of women, and most importantly, a lot of our women, they are scared to speak out on reckless behavior by women. And if they do, I'm not saying all does it, right? But it doesn't happen in mass. You see, us men, like when we see something that's just not right, like we'll speak out on it.
Call that boy
Like
out.
in majority, in mass, again, generally in mass, if a man is lacking in the father department, we normally call that out. We really bastardize that type of shit. Like that's why I say the worst thing a man could be is they're everything that the women say we are.
Yeah, all the bad.
I mean, there's a saying that, and you probably ain't heard this one, but I definitely heard this one. It says, "A man would be a terrible dad, but an awesome stepfather."
Yeah, I heard you say that. Actually, I don't know where it came from, but that's weird and wild.
That is weird and wild, but I have seen it. Like I have seen it on me. Oh, my boy Trez is in the building. Trez, what's up with it, my boy? All right. So for those that need to catch up, my boy said, quick question, ladies. So you sit down with a guy off the jump and tells him you're pregnant. The guy proceeds to say he's not ready and doesn't want kids. You give him and he gives you whatever you need to take care of the kid. Basically, abort mission here. And you refuse, and you still have the baby. If he doesn't want to take care of it, the child, does that make him a deadbeat? I'm gonna read one more Pratt, and I want to get your comments on that.
I've been talking too much already.
That's funny as I don't think he said enough. Well, okay.
Mike Tillis was up.
I'm gonna chime in. I'm gonna chime in here in a few seconds. I definitely think the man is still a deadbeat because regardless, you're here now. The kid is here. So if you want to live your life and not take care of God's gift, then that just shows you a lot about the man's character. It doesn't make him any less of a deadbeat, though. Okay, so what you got for this comment?
You already slept with the deadbeat dude. This is all after the fact. We got to make better decisions ahead of time. And I know that's not the point of the post. But again, we got to change the mentality of after the fact. Let's figure out how we fix this. If you're not ready to be a parent, whether it's alone or otherwise, you shouldn't be hitting nothing raw.
Right. And if we get to the point to where we are hitting something raw, someone had allowed us to do this.
And you should, all the responsibility is yours. You've done it. You're doing the deed. Now, again, the scenario that to me it's even hard to say it that way. But like if they had the conversation, because he said off the jump. So let's say I just meet somebody and I'm talking to her and I'm like, yo, I do want to have kids, but there's certain things I'm trying to get in place. Then I want to, once I get those in place, then I want to go get married. I ain't talking about all this show and all the stuff with the family. I'm talking about her and I sign documents, put stuff in place, do the insurance policies, et cetera, et cetera. We go have our honeymoon, we come back, and then we announce. And then if we want to have a ceremony with all the family and stuff, but business, let's get this thing organized and take it to a place where our family is sustained. Then we can do all the outward stuff, the extra stuff. And if she says then, okay, let's do that. Let's go with that plan. And then she get pregnant like a week or 2 weeks later. I cussed out. Because I gave you the plan.
Okay, Trail was good, man. I got both my twin cousins in here, man. That's the owners of Limitless Exposure, man. Hey, y'all drop y'all business page in the comments for me.
Contrell and Cortez?
Yeah, they're twins.
Legit. That's what's up. What's up, twins?
Like you saying, and I still can't, bro. We're all the same age, and I still can't tell them apart.
Really?
And what's bad is like they both got sons, and they both, but obviously you can tell them apart by whose son belonged to who. And I still can't tell them apart. Bro, I'm terrible. Oh, we got Monkey Man in the building. Hey man, y'all show my boy Monkey Man some love, man. He's a brand new grandfather as of today.
Congratulations on that, man.
Granddaughter was born today, man. If I had a hand clap soundboard, I definitely play it for you.
All right.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. All right. I gotta bring it back. I gotta bring it back. Okay. So all right. I gotta read it one more time for the people at home. All right, quick question, ladies. So if you sit down with a guy off the jump and he tells you you're pregnant, the guy proceeds to say he's not ready and doesn't want kids and give you whatever you need to take care of it, basically abort the baby. You refuse and you still have the baby. If he don't want to take care of it, does that make him a deadbeat? And I ain't gonna lie, we ran across some very interesting answers.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. I'd say a great question. And if women control sex, does that mean you control if he sticks a dick in you or not? Knowing that if a man sticks it, go ahead.
I would say hopefully. Like I said, you carrying the majority of the consequences, just like being an African American male. That people expect you to wild out as soon as you raise your voice. Oh, he's finna get crazy. We're gonna, call the laws, that type of stuff. So I gotta care. I'm carrying that much of the responsibility. My objective should be not to let that slip. I gotta stay on top of that. Can't have an emotional response and wild out because I know I'm carrying. There's a lot of trouble that could come with it. So if as a woman, you have to carry that child in you, and a lot of women say, that's the whole reason with the Roe v. Wade and all that was if I choose to carry it, that's trouble because it's a lot of stuff that come with pregnancy. And if I choose to get rid of it for whatever reason, that comes with a lot of trouble. You can't force abortion on me. You can't force me to keep it because both of those come with stuff I got to deal with that you don't have to deal with. So it's all up to me, right? So if you know that and you accept that, and that's why you support Roe v. Wade, then why wouldn't you use that same intellect to say, hey, I haven't had this conversation with you about you being a daddy and being responsible. So Either we need to have that, or you need to use this one, this one, this one. I'm
This
gonna
was
take
a
this.
pick a brand.
You know
Durex
what I'm saying?
lifestyles.
Allergic to latex, no
I,
problem. I got sheepskin,
hey,
boar skin, you know what I'm saying? Leather,
hey,
pleather,
hey,
Kmart.
if it's ever a time to quote Lil Wayne, he says, safe sex is great sex. Better wear latex because you don't want that latex. That I think I'm latex.
Man,
Ooh,
it's cold. Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
cold
All
line
that.
right there. So, okay, my boy Jared say interesting topic. But as a man, if you could walk around knowing you got a child, your own blood, and not take care of it, you're the problem. Agreed, 100%.
Plenty of them doing it. Yep.
LOL. But I do agree. A man should have the option as well as the woman. I say you can't put a man on child support if he told you from the jump he doesn't want a baby, though. Women trap men also. My boy say facts, bro. And then I said that's why the Roe v. Wade decision was a fair one. No one having reproductive rights now. But actually, on an update, it's been what? All right, I'm gonna kick it. You gonna pull up your little chart over
Yep. No, not really. Yeah.
there?
Let me see.
My boy gonna pull up his chart, man.
Do I still have that custom there?
Why you pulling it up? I'm gonna read Trail's comment. He says, yes, it still makes him a deadbeat. We both know what's the risk when you have sex with a female. If the female don't agree to not having the baby, that don't make that dude what? Yeah, if the female don't agree to not having the baby, that don't mean that dude don't take care of the kid. All right, man. Hey, I can't argue with that one either. Pretty good. Look at this nigga. Talking about, and I'm still fucking.
Man, though.
Come on now.
That boy.
Come on. Well, boy, crazy. I don't think that makes him a deadbeat. All right, can you articulate your point, Monkey? You got your yeah.
Bring him, yeah.
No, I'm talking about you. You got your yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I definitely got to show why I was wrong at.
Which one were you looking at? The chart or the article?
Yeah, the chart when it said that actually it doesn't necessarily outlaw abortion, it just skimmed down the timeline.
Yeah, certain states then had the right to implement things that they wanted, because the state does have the right to do so. And so I went to this site, I clicked on Texas, and it brought in, now some of these terms you have to dig into and figure out, what was like LMP was last menstrual period, right?
Yeah.
So
my boy Freaky G in the building. What's up, boy?
Yeah.
Hey, my boy P up in here too. Young Paris.
Oh, Paris in it? What's up, man?
Yes, sir,
Paris.
my boy.
Be known to drop them comments too.
Hey, brother, don't come up in here set tripping talking about some bird gang in the building. Don't come up in here set tripping. All right.
So some of these, like I would have to look into, like the COVID abortion ban. I have no idea what that is relating to. But the check mark is saying which laws are in effect in this state in Texas, which laws are not, and then law is enjoined, which means they can't utilize it.
Right.
They're prevented from utilizing. So, but yeah, this is an interesting thing. The site is up there. If I think I can bounce it over and I'll post it in there, and then you can look at the site and do some research if you want. But it was interesting to see the I'm trying to use this Mac, y'all. Hold on. So this is the US, and it's in some of the territories.
Yeah.
And it's showing
not protected, hostile, illegal, good.
Yeah. So like all these states is saying basically it's illegal. And you saw on Texas where it was like, okay, gestational ban is active 6 weeks, 22 week, since that. So if the fetus is considered viable, total ban. So it's a
see, y'all, even I could be wrong too.
It's a hard topic to get into, man.
No, it is. It is. I just want to show, like, and I wanted you to pull that up because you definitely enlightened me on something, corrected me on something. And I'm just showing the people, like, even I get some things wrong, right? And I could be corrected. I can't argue with the shit. It's literally sitting right here.
You corrected me on what the cuss he was asking in the first place, because I was like, I ain't entirely sure what we talking about right here. But I ain't gonna lie, I had to take it back. I was like, man, I will take back what I said. The question is
it's just worded. It's worded like that. Okay. So Trail says that's your kid though. If you not handling it up, then how does it make you a deadbeat, Brody? Come on, Jermaine. That's why I need my boy to elaborate. Is yeah. I've always had warm protection, no matter what they say. I always say if I have none, I don't get none. Hey,
one time.
Facts only.
Wait, was it facts only?
I go strap or no tap.
Man.
At this point, niggas need to get so with the rub here and pull out. I'd rather come up and explain I don't like all this typing. Come on. I do that regardless, Paris.
Man, it's your responsibility. You can't cry about the outcomes you produce. Like that's your work.
Right. But
if you worked hard and you got $1 million, you'd be bragging, man, I done made $1 million. I hit my first $1 million. Y'all come to the party. We're going to get a section. We're going to get bottles. We're going to do all that stuff. And then you do something like this and you want to sweep it under the rug. It's still your actions. That's your work. Whether you're a failure or a success, it is all your work. It's all your accomplishment.
Yeah, there he got it. He about to come up on this motherfucker. My boy say exactly, Pratt. But the thing is, what sucks is the financial irresponsibility, or the financial irresponsibility always falls on us. Like, and that's why I asked. I was like, bro, if you know these things, let's say this happened, right? Let's say you got nutted in, cool, dude don't want to be a dad, whatever. Like, no, you sponsor me? Fuck you saying? What if
only since you break boys off? No, sorry.
Knowing the clinical disadvantages that come with being a single mother, why would you want to follow through with it?
Why would you be having raw sex? Don't wait till after.
Right. But we're here now. We don't have to.
We're
here now.
But you're right.
We don't have to be, but we are here now.
We're here now. Boom. You a mom. I mean, everything comes into play. That's why I always say all choices are influence, and every decision is a selected choice. I mean, your choices are influence. Yeah, if your morality says don't take this life, just like he said, you a dad, you can't just, how you want to just ignore your child. Your morality kicks in. If your morality says don't abort the child, then all the responsibility comes with that. Don't cry about it, because you shouldn't have been getting raw sex. If you're not, make the decision before it's time to make the decision.
Right now, and I get it. Like, it's the emotional connection of, oh my God, I'm a mom. I'm about to, give this new life, this, that, and the third. But again, understanding all right. The thing is this to me. When you really want to know the pros, the cons, the ins and outs of something, don't you got to research it?
Yeah.
Don't you got to sit down? All right, to get your degree in nursing, to get your degree as a lawyer, to get your degree to develop a skill, don't you got to go to school to learn it?
Yes, sir. For the most part.
And don't you learn for sure? And don't you learn like every ins, outs, ups, downs, statistical and non-statistical?
You should, yeah.
And once you know all these things, that means you're better prepped to make a decision, right?
Indeed.
So even after this worst case scenario decision has been made, and there is opportunities to not be in further worst case scenario, wouldn't it be logically sound for you to opt out?
It very well may be, but like I said, all choices are influenced. The choice to keep that child, your morality may just outweigh that logic. And in an instance like that, I will always say, I'll keep my child. If I'm not ready for it, I'll like Judge Judy say, if I got to collect cans to take care of that child, that's my responsibility.
So doesn't that mean you're willing to take on every disadvantage that comes with it, and you shouldn't cry about it?
Cause yes, that's the whole point I'm making. When you start hitting raw, the responsibility is there. You don't wait until you get pregnant and go, oh.
But that's both parties though, right?
When you first decide, that's why I said people be talking about how hot they was. Oh, I just couldn't help it, man. I just had to get that piece. If she told you in that moment she had AIDS, would you stop? If your answer is yes, you wasn't that hot. Now, if you tell me the girl said she had AIDS and I was like, look, I don't care. I need this right now. You was hot. Now that's a fire for
I ain't gonna lie. You wild.
That's the fire.
Nah,
if
that
you
decision was under the influence. What you said.
If you can stop yourself in that instance, and you wasn't that hot, you can do it in any other instance. You just
Monk, what you got for
so y'all saying, let me ask this question. So
you got mad echo. Get closer. You got mad echo. Get closer to your mic.
Oh yeah, I'm in the restroom. Hold on. So y'all telling me, hold on, let me go in the hallway. Let me walk in the hallway.
My boy in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Hey,
so y'all telling me. So y'all saying, oh, I'm sorry. So y'all telling me if a person has a baby, right, and on accident and he don't want to take care of it, you making him a deadbeat father. That's what y'all saying?
Ain't no accident. Raw sex lead to pregnancy. God set it up that way. It's not an accident.
So what if
that's irresponsibility?
No, that would okay. Okay, so okay. If I go to school and be a lawyer and take all the classes and I don't be a lawyer, do that make me a deadbeat lawyer?
Nope.
It just makes you an uneducated one.
So I'm just saying, I feel like this what a deadbeat father is. A person that now don't get me wrong, everybody don't go into sex intentionally. Now it's a possibility that we can have a baby, but if one pop up, that don't, because I had this conversation with my girl. Just because you have a baby don't mean that I'm obligated to take care of it. That we know that's the right thing to do, but at the end of the day, we still got abortion. I mean, not abortion clinic. We got adoption agencies. Yeah. That don't mean nobody has to take care of the baby. That's just an option.
Well, that's okay. Well, check this out. That's what we were just saying. Like, if you are equipped with all the information, all the statistical and analytical data that comes with being a single mother, knowing the disadvantages that this entails, and you still choose to take it on, you can't complain about an outcome you was in control of.
But so when we talking about though, when you say take it on, you talking about the raw monkey, or are you talking about having a child?
We talking about having a child. We were already at the point of pregnancy now.
We already there then.
Yeah, and
that's what I'm saying. Like, if we're already there, we're already there.
Right. And I'm saying there's still ways out. Like, I'm a product of adoption. I'm gonna put that out there, but I'm a product of adoption. So I mean, there's other opportunities if you want to opt out, and we shame them. But my thing is, but my thing was like when we choose to opt out, it's looked at one way, but when you choose to opt out, it's you doing the best decision for you.
I totally get that one. Yeah.
And when we choose to opt out, it costs us money. When you opt out, again, the best decision you made for you, it saves you money. See, this is one of those double standards that works for women that just don't work for men. Huh? That's why you got to be better equipped before you go up in here.
Again, if you ain't ready, don't walk into that house talking about you finna smash this chick and you know that them consequences yours.
Don't be talking about. Okay, so what about the guy that wore the condom and it broke and she still got pregnant? What is he? And he still don't want to take it because he came in prepared.
He was a risk taker and it didn't work out. There's some people that bungee jumped and it didn't work out. You take risk and stuff.
That's not funny. I'm sorry. Now the thing is though, the best way to 100% avoid this scenario is to what? Not have sex.
There you go. But that one ain't gonna happen, right?
That ain't gonna happen. No.
So we talking about risk takers. You take risks, you get the consequences of the risk. Sometimes you win, sometimes you can scratch a lottery ticket 50 times and not win, and scratch it once and win. It just depends. What type of risk you willing to take?
So my boy Paris say you might well be saying you have no clue about sex and how babies are born. You chose to stroke that cooter, therefore you chose to deal with the consequences and repercussions of the choice you chose to make.
And the choice is not after she get pregnant. That gum right. I agree with you 100%.
Oh shit. So my boy Trail said, yeah, bro. And at the end of the day, accident or not, that's your kid, your blood. If you was that kid, how would you feel if your pops did that to you? Nah, no bullshit. I mean, like, look,
shit, that's what my pops did. Shit. That's what my pops did. Shit. That's why I'm not really even tripping. That's what he did.
There you go. Now we see what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's his option to take care of the child. I don't give a fuck if it's your brother. You got some niggas out here just cutthroat like that. Don't give a fuck that is his child or not. You can't. I mean, in society, yeah, we'll call him a deadbeat, but at the end of the day, that don't make him change what the fuck he doing.
Right.
Yeah. Hell, it don't really change nothing. That's just what they saying. Cause one thing about it, my daddy got 25 kids, and this is no bullshit, no lie. 25 motherfucking kids. It ain't gonna stop him from fucking calling him a deadbeat.
Nah, no bullshit. Hey, my boy said you laughing, but I know it hurt though. Yeah, for sure, it does. The replacement God gave you did a great job. No doubt. So what do you want better? What do you want better for your child? My bad, I'm reading that cause all wrong.
I mean, anybody would want better for your child, but this at the end of the day, we talking about the dad. What that makes the mom?
Like
two people play a part in this.
I agree. Like
two people play a part in this shit. We always talk about the deadbeat father, but we ain't talking about the motherfucker that laid on the back and let this deadbeat ass nigga get up in him.
At some point, we got to blame the female though. But that's what I was saying earlier, Trish. I was saying that, bro, women control who have sex with them. Like we control relationships. We control relationships and commitments. They control the sex and childbirth. Like, and you could argue, you can make the argument. Now, just run with me for a second. You can make the argument that there's no deadbeat without a female making him one.
Boy, you hit it on the head right there. It won't be a deadbeat. See, we always, ooh, boy. Man, where's a firework sound effect? Boom, nigga, come on.
You can make that. You can logically make that argument. When there are so many other ways to avoid this situation. Cause think about it. If I tell you I'm less than, and you still give it to me, shit, and you continue to follow through with this, wouldn't that put the onus on the person that was controlling sex to begin with? Cause like, look, we control, like, all right, if I get married to a promiscuous woman, remember we control relationships and commitment. If I get married to a promiscuous woman, knowing that she was promiscuous from the jump, and I expect her to be monogamous, turns out she's promiscuous, who's at fault here? Me or her?
Say I went to Liberty Washington, but I wasn't in engineering. What's promiscuous?
She's a cheater. More than one sex partner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, keep the gangster for me one time, you know.
My bad. Monogamous means she's committed to one person.
Okay. Oh, that shit sound freaky. Okay, go ahead.
You are
still the funniest. but not for real though. Like, if now look, I gave a scenario that we control, and isn't it my responsibility to know who I'm giving my last name to?
Yeah.
Isn't it my job to do the thorough homework, research, and knowledge on the person that I'm with?
Mm-hmm.
See, this is the problem. This is the problem with society because we value being a baby mama or a baby daddy over being a wife and a husband.
Mm-hmm.
See, if we were to flip, cause think about this, bro. Like parenthood entails a lot of consistency. And how do you gauge a person's consistency? With me, I look at the way the woman do at a job. If she can't keep a job, she ain't gonna be able to maintain this relationship. If you can't be loyal or consistent with the person that funds your lifestyle, how would you be committed with me? I mean, how could you be consistent with me? See, I have to do this. I have to do this research in order to find a wife. So that means that if your number one value is the fact that you're able to reproduce and you're able to reproduce. If that's your number one value, doesn't that mean you should do extensive research before you just give your number one value away?
I don't think you should be giving it away again. Because
most black people, I'm talking about us as a race, as black people, most time we don't even consider being a family until a baby pop up. So wouldn't this be a deadbeat father if I marry a woman, have kids, and walk out on the kids? Now that's a deadbeat father to me, because I was trying to be a father. I had planned this whole family thing.
It's crazy. That's what Pratt said offline. If you went into this knowing that saying that, hey, I want a family, I want this, I want that, you get that, you walk out, hell yeah, that makes you a deadbeat.
So what does it make if how many women divorce guys and run off with the kids after they done built a family and stuff? What does that make them? Does it carry over? Does it translate?
You know what?
Go ahead, Jermaine. Go ahead.
It's never really too many titles for a woman.
Because society has made it that way. Society has made it to where we hold women accountable. We're looked at as being what's the word I'm looking for? I hear this word all the time, bro. Shit. The goddamn the word is escaping my mind. Misogynist, that's what it's called. We're misogynists. If you're a whole woman accountable, we're misogynists. Or we bash women. Or we must be gay or some other demonized term.
But I can be a deadbeat father. You calling me that, but damn, you bashing me, ain't you? You don't even know me. I might just be deadbeat with that bitch child. I might be a good father over here though. You see what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, guys. The deadbeat is deadbeat. Ain't no such thing as halfway.
No, you can't say that, because I wasn't trying to get her pregnant. Yeah, like we say, we understand. Just like in basketball, if I shoot 50 times, I gotta hit at least one. I understand that. So this would happen. Yeah, we bugging, something happened, but at the end of the day, this one was the plan, because I ain't said that. See, to me, if you're gonna be a father, you have to be willing to be a father. I was just trying to knock something down. Then this turned me into a father. That's different.
Knock something down and knock something out.
Yeah, I was just trying to knock something down, and then a baby happened to come. I wasn't trying to be a father. That just happened. Shit, how many times we didn't have sex and then be like, "Ooh, I escaped on that one," especially when she say, "I'm late."
Wow.
That's the risk taker we was just talking about.
That's a risk taker, bro. You play Russian roulette with your wallet.
Shit, and then when that period do drop, you be, "Ooh, thank you, Lord." Oh, nah, thank you, Lord. You feel what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be 100 on the show. Y'all know I'm 100 with my people. Hey, nigga, I knew every 28 days I got to see a pad or a temper, baby. I'm sorry. I got to see it.
Mark your calendar. Egg drop day.
Every 28 days, I need a week off.
A week off.
So look, so you saying, Mike, you're not trying to be a father, but if something pops up,
listen, I'm 100 with my audience. I don't hide anything. There's not a woman walking this planet that had a child from me that didn't have my sperm in them. So other than that, and if I'm in a committed relationship with you, we're gonna talk. If I'm in a committed relationship with you, at some point, me having sex with a condom with you is admitting that I've been somewhere I had no business.
Damn, I missed out that I'm being friendly.
It's an interesting perspective.
I mean, think about. I mean, come on, bro. I mean,
I
if
get
I'm with,
exactly what you're
if
saying.
I'm
That's an
with you,
interesting perspective.
if I
And
if I'm
if
with
you're
you,
taking the week off,
and
then
I'm talking
maybe
about me.
that makes sense.
I'm talking about me, Michael, Kenneth, Gray, Jr. There's only one of me. The only thing me and another man got in common is the name. But I say after 90 days, you best believe I didn't got a grand perspective of who it is I'm dealing with. Cause I wouldn't be dealing with you further. I mean, I wouldn't be dealing with you at this point any further if I didn't think you was able to equip certain things, or if I wasn't able to think you can handle certain things.
Like being a mother.
Right. Like well, that's one of those things. Cause of course, like I'm if well, I can only speak to my experience up to this point, right? Because I say after this point, no women with kids, that's dead. I'm gauging how you handle your kid, and how you handle your kid will let you know how you handle it with my kids. I mean, it's tough to gauge somebody without kids, their experience with kids, right? Because you don't have any.
Mm-hmm.
So, damn. It's just I don't know, bro. Like it's if I'm talking to you 90 days, 90 days, 120 days, somewhere in that time frame, I done seen every phase of you, or at least majority of the phases of you. See how you handle responsibilities. Are you consistent? Again, I say I look at your job history. If you can't keep a job, you're not going to be able to keep a relationship. A relationship is a job. I mean, one, it's just your job you go to work at, you get financially compensated with. So that's just how I see it. So I mean, of course, I could get to the point where certain incentives or certain things can take place, and that's me having sex with you with possibly no condom, because I'm gonna pull out every time, every single time, and it works. I've never had no kids, so I don't know about other people. The only kids I had was the kids I planned. So breaking news here on the podcast.
Yeah, boy, you's a rare nigga. So you know what I'm saying, and yeah,
Hey,
cause like I
check
say,
this out.
and
Go ahead.
cause I
Go
feel
ahead.
like every nigga on here then went in with the intention of just busting a nut, not having no child, and sometimes shit do happen. You feel what I'm saying? But if you playing, Mike. You did some white folk shit. You playing to have a child. We don't really do that.
But fucking with Pratt, you gotta understand, man. I've been dealing with Pratt and people with Pratt stature since like 2005, bro. And it forces you to play chess, not checkers.
Man.
So,
Right.
I say, if I'm gonna have kids, okay, my perspective was this, bro. I'm 19 with a second kid on the way, man. My dating life is dead, so I might as well get married, start the family thing, and just go from there. And 2 other kids just came by way of that. So I mean, you know, and plus I didn't want to have all them baby mamas anyway. Like
I'm not gonna lie. Out of all the people I've heard talk about their children, you are the only person I've heard say I meant to have my kids. That is sad.
And to some people, and I ain't gonna lie. To some people I went to school with, they're gonna be like, "Nigga, what?" Because my oldest, I mean, it is.
No, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that. I probably got a sheet of paper. I wrote it down to remind myself. Talk to Mike about this when it happened. I knew that was gonna happen. Cause we'll talk offline about that.
We'll talk offline about that.
I knew that one was coming.
Cause look, check this out.
Right.
Check this out. Cause now, while the people that waited until they was 25, 30, 31, whatever,
chill out.
When you 50, hey, I'll be joking with Chase all the time. I'm like, hey, bro, when you 50 years old, chasing kids around at high school reunions, bro. when I'm 44, look, check this out. When I'm 44, January 4th, 2037, my oldest will be 28. My second oldest will be 26. Third oldest will be 24. And Melanie will be 18. And I'm gonna party. I ain't bullshitting. Y'all gonna have to come get me. Y'all have to come get me. Put some bond money up for your boy. I'm letting y'all know right now. Put the bond money up.
Don't go too hard now and then throw the rest of your life. Be on lock in a whole.
Hell no. That way, and I ain't gonna lie. I said, look, I'm open to having one more kid, but there's a deadline. Okay. And that deadline is March of next year. I am not taking care of no kids into my 50s, bro. I started at 17. I gave it my entire 20s. I'm giving it all my 30s. Damn, bro, you gotta give me something. So
Yeah,
I'm taking
you right.
I'm taking 40, 50, and 60. And think
Because
about it like this.
if I have a child right now, when my
Man.
child turns 20, I'll be 62. Hell no,
That was
I don't
dumb.
want no child.
That was
You feel
dumb.
what I'm saying?
I still
So,
want him.
So,
Me and Mikey Henry.
hey, so check, and then like think about it like this from this perspective also. You're more financially wise and financially literate when you're in your 40s versus your 20s. So that means life and vacationing and doing things hits a whole lot harder when you're 40s, in your 50s and 60s. And Pratt, we do statistics on the show, right? And on Jermaine's show, he called me Michael Statman Gray, right? All right, let me drop a stat on you. You know what age men are more financially at their peak? You know what age it is?
I think it's between 42 and 50, or 42, 48,
Yeah.
something like that.
It's your mid 40s to your late 50s. So that means right when the kids are grown, ooh, I'm hitting it large. I ain't bullshitting.
that's what I be telling my girl. My girl be like, you don't it's like you don't be tripping on sex. Man, I done did a bunch of fucking. I'm trying to stack some money.
Right. I'm gonna do it the other way. I just stack my money now. I'm trying to live.
Once in a while, but cause that's why I can't understand these old super horny ass niggas, my nigga. I mean, how much pussy do you want? Shit,
whoa, hold on. No, don't do that. Don't do that now. You know, I gotta call you out on that one now, Jay. Now you were just saying that
What
I'm
you
still
mean?
fucking. And I'm
Yeah, I'm
still
still fucking, but it ain't the priority. Some nigga be like, damn, it's just like, I mean, yeah, I'm cool. We can fuck. I'm still fucking, but I ain't 20-year-old fucking. Nigga, I fucking go to sleep. Shit, that button that nigga. Go to sleep. Shit, it's wrong with. Don't even touch me. Shit.
Something wrong. What is that? Don't touch me, Willie. Something wrong with my boy.
Yeah, ain't no round two. Shit, round two next week. Shit,
I want to water in this doggone computer.
Yeah, so I'm letting y'all know. When y'all turn 40, you're gonna be looking at her because it seems like the older the women get, the more they sex drive is. I ain't gonna bullshit you.
Bro, you all right. There's another thing out there that says a woman reaches a sexual peak in her mid 40s, her early 40s. Why you think you see a lot of cougars walking around?
Yeah.
Competing with these 20-year-olds.
See, my girl 39. My girl 39. I'm 42.
And this is part of the reason why a lot of women tell other women stupid stuff, because they all in competition with each other. And if I can have you doing foolish stuff while I'm winning, I might as well have you doing foolish stuff while I'm winning.
Again,
because it's a lot of women giving bad information to other women.
Oh, and that should be hilarious.
If hilarious. It wasn't so
I'd be like, bro, how could you I'd be like, how could you give this advice and you didn't even subscribe to it in your own life? That's
cool.
Insane.
No bullshit.
It's a misnomer. We always say women mature faster than men. That is a misnomer. Women start maturing earlier. There's a difference between starts earlier and goes faster. I have a pretty swift car. You start in your slow car before me. My swift car may pass you up on the way there. There's a difference.
I hate to answer this question right here.
Go for it.
I hate to answer this question right here, boy.
Boy, you better.
I might even make a few females mad when I give the answer.
What, the one that's on the screen?
Yeah.
How do y'all women on this post choose y'all kids' fathers?
And here go the answer. Whoever I'm in a relationship that comes in me first.
Good sex, have a nigga hollering. Let's start a family. Hey, and the funny thing is, Brittany, I know you being funny. I know you being very facetious when you say that, but that's literally the thought process.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Some of these dudes be out there like they be talking all that noise and be like, "Yo, man, I gotta go." You know what you mean? You gotta go.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Stacey, Dad. I done been in some good pussy and told a bitch I love her just out of nowhere. Ooh, shit! I didn't even know where this came from. Like, damn.
It's tough, cuz.
Proposing on your back.
No bullshit, nigga proposing on his back.
My boy Rico over here crying laughing. Yeah, want to say shit like they want a family just to mess it up, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think you got to be responsible, bro. If you have sex and slip up, that's on you, bro. But be responsible and handle up. Nah, no doubt. I mean, look, yeah. At least speaking for me, I know how I'm wired. I know how I'm raised, bro. And any kid that's biologically mine, again, I repeat, any kid that's biologically mine that has my last name, you best believe I'm only gonna make kids as I'm able to afford them. If that makes any sense. And it got to be with the right person. Cause I'm telling you, bro, I got it. Look, I'm not saying that my baby mamas are just. Actually, I am. Fuck that. I say mother of the year shit. I look at other people's situations and be like, damn. I don't see how some of y'all do it. Like all that combative back and forth. You can't see your son. You can't see your daughter. Man, I ain't never had that problem. Thank God. Why you think I'm so scared to try it again? Why you think I got such a selective process in order to try it again? I ain't never had that baby mama, baby daddy drama. I can see all my kids whenever. Hell,
Yeah.
if they had an airplane, they'll fly them to me and drop them right the fuck off at the front door.
Man.
But no, I mean, that's just how it is. But again, our state biologically mine. That's how I have a hard time with the fact that we are called hoes when we fucking hoes and rocking shoes. What? Fucking hoes and rocking shoes? Am I really a hoe? I mean, in order for me to get in between, she gotta let me. And if she doesn't, that's considered rape. True indeed. True indeed. But look, that's the only double standard that worked for men. We can have sex with as many. My phone keep going off because we can have sex with as many women as we can handle, and you'll get looked at as the man, as the man, the nigga, the man with a man with value. And a woman has sex with that many dudes, she's gonna be a hoe. Because one of our modesty and chastity has to be preserved, the others doesn't.
But see, that's the title that women gave us. We ain't never called another man a hoe.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask the women this. Would you have sex with a man that's a virgin that has literally no experience?
Most women will say no. They've already done surveys on that.
Because you'll say he don't know what he's doing.
He can't.
So that means you want an experienced man, right?
Yep.
In order to be experienced, you got to do what? Got to get in the game.
Got to be experienced.
Got to get the
But
game.
hold on. Let's back it up. Because every nigga done been a virgin.
Yeah.
So
true that. But once
and I know I watched enough porno when I did get in some pussy. I did what them niggas did in the porno. So you couldn't even tell I didn't even know what I was doing.
Hey, but everybody
all of the instruction. That's why I call them the instructional DVDs.
Yeah,
He boys be out here doing all kind of wild stuff. Have no idea.
What. Hey, know what I did what I do.
Damn, what fuck you want? But check me out though. Everybody's not a visual learner. Some people got to be. Somebody got to be hands on.
Oh yeah, it's an aggregate. We learn from all kind of different ways.
Oh shit. Yo,
that's funny, yo.
But this the thing, like, and that goes into that confidence thing. Like women say they want a man with confidence. Okay, well, he can only get the confidence if he gets experience. Confidence goes with experience. It's mutually exclusive. So be careful what you ask for, because you ask for one thing, and then when you get it, you start complaining.
Man, I wish you had put that I wish you put that video up that I gave you earlier from TikTok about the damn what it was. What kind of man? Emotional, some type of emotional man. Because if you want a confident man, you gotta understand when he have confidence about what he's saying, you gotta stand on that with him. If he say
okay, check me out. I'm gonna spin it after I read after I catch up on these comments.
Yeah, you got a way to go too.
I know. So let me catch up right quick.
I'm gonna grab water. Be right back. Hang on.
Go ahead. So she said both people should be responsible. That's all. That's all I'm saying, B. The responsibility and the accountability has to work both ways. It cannot just work for one party. And I'm saying it just the mother gotta be okay. This just run with me for a second. The mother gotta be just a tad bit more accountable due to the fact that she has more options out. See, we only get 2 condoms or no sex at all. You get 33. There's 33 forms of birth control. Not to mention the other miscellaneous ways to opt out of being a parent. I mean, you can literally go to a fire station and drop your kid off at a fire station, and it's totally legal. Too many kids out here in bad situations.
Son of a bitch if you do it.
but it's legal though.
Well, nah, you right though, cause you can do that though. Damn.
Too many. See, our thing is once we nut, that's it. I mean, you're at the next person's mercy. Too many kids out here in bad situations because of people not being responsible. Exactly. So if you know if you're irresponsible and you've done an irresponsible thing, there's a way out of this. Because you birthing that child, I argue is you being even furtherly irresponsible.
But then we gotta look at too. Where did the irresponsibility start? Cause see, like I say, I gotta look at my mama now. Shit, cause you knew my daddy had too many children before he got to me. My dad had several children, so we got to look at our parents too. Because while we pointing the finger at these women, we got to look at where the shit come from.
Pratt, what's the one thing I say on this show? What's the main thing I say on this show?
I was mad distracted, yo. Say again, take responsibility. Do not start a family or have a child that you ain't gonna be there.
Men do not create families that you're not gonna stick around for. But
don't let off and run off. Got you.
Don't let off and run off.
Man, I just disagree with that because I'm just trying to bust a nut.
Yeah, but you did, and now you got an anchor, so you need to not sail away. You just got to stay right where you at.
Man, it was sail away from the get-go. Cause say I bust a nut, and then here go 3, 4, 5 months, I get a phone call from a one-night stand saying she pregnant. Okay, well then, shit. Fuck, what you want me to do about it?
Come on back.
This wasn't the plan.
Well,
it was not the plan.
Well, what the thing is, though.
So what you really telling me is nobody should not have sex unless it's protected, or we finna plan on having a family,
or have a conversation before sex takes place.
That's what he said. Plan on having a family.
Because I know one thing. If we said who gonna sit, but both of us hot and bothered, we finna sit down and have a talk about this before it happens.
Well, you better not get hot and bothered around that person.
You better bother to have the conversation because you about to really be bothered when these notes start coming in from these lawyers.
That boy didn't save the date. 3 and done. I'll take stepkids already made. I'm dead. I'm the same way, Jermaine. It's some mature men though. Nah, true, but I mean.
Some mature men, but they few and far in between.
Man, trying to lock it down. Stop lying, Mike. No lie. Yeah, hey, all I'm gonna say is this. Confirmation. Ding ding. Hey, all I'm gonna say is this. If I'm wrong, Ray is in the chat. She'll tell you I'm wrong if I'm wrong or not. Because we had that conversation. We had that conversation. She said, I only want one baby daddy. Only one. And what did she got? Only one. So I said, bet. I'll just make my kids.
Only you can prevent forest fires. That's all I'm saying.
Boy, you funny as hell. I just hopped in the party.
Man, yeah. She came out the gate kind of rough, but she on the run now.
Like Jay said, fuck it. Yo, I'm crying. Niggas got options. Okay, Brittany. If niggas got options outside,
I told her to talk to us about it.
Brittany, I got outside of not having sex at all and wearing a condom. Name a third option a man got. I'm not giving mine nowhere. My son got his dad. He out there. So once again, both people help. Wait, what, Brittany?
Because you were talking about taking them to the station, to the fire station.
No, I'm talking about once the baby is born, not after years and years and years that they've been alive. No.
Yeah. I didn't even see this comment. What the cuss?
I learned about doing it. It's funny. I see porn like I see football. I'd rather be doing it more than watching it. Just saying. G,
Man,
you my
I
boy.
wouldn't,
But
I
that is
wouldn't even fucking did.
crazy. That's a crazy ass analogy, G. I can't
That's
even lie.
cold blooded.
Okay,
gotta own
but
that
then
field.
no, let me go back to that. Before
You
you
gotta
even
have
played football, you had to watch it to want to start doing it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Ain't
true. You
nobody
don't just
out the
come out the
room running.
womb want to throw the pill.
Yeah, you had to learn how to do it by watching it before you did it.
Okay. Hey, that I ain't gonna lie, he made that connect. That's
It is.
that's one of those weird Steph Curry one hand 3-pointers over the top of the and it just went in.
Yeah.
Ray says birth control make women lose their minds. Y'all better start tracking y'all's ovulation and stop letting
Man.
everybody bust something in something. It's a
Bust
setup.
something in.
Wait. Do you see that? But do you see that? That's indirectly holding the women accountable. You see that?
I think that's
Yeah.
directly holding it because we don't ovulate.
Yeah.
I think that's direct.
Please,
Well, I
stop
only say indirectly because she said y'all's. She said y'all.
Yeah, I mean, birth
We know
control
what
make
y'all
women
is.
lose their mind. Y'all women better start
My
tracking
bad.
y'all women
My bad.
ovulation and stop letting.
My bad.
Yeah.
See, look.
Oh yeah.
The second time in an hour I've been corrected. See, even
Man, you good.
even I'm flawed.
I ain't doing that. Look, we boys, man, iron sharpen iron. I
but
don't
when-
want nobody to overstep that because men don't
No, for sure,
ovulate.
for
That's
sure,
definitely
for sure. Not for sure,
if
but I'm
we
just showing.
tracking it, you definitely should be tracking it.
No. But look, you got people out there that be talking about, man, you act like you just perfect. You just be da. Like, no, man, we all fall short of perfection of the Lord. And
I did
clearly,
have
I'm just
somebody tell me that, and I was like, man, I don't never act like I'm perfect.
And clearly in this stream, on this show alone, twice, 2 different times here on air, you can literally go clip it and pull it up. I've been corrected.
So the double standard. So you having standards make you think you perfect.
That's what some people won't take accountability. I was asked why. Okay, so you think you're perfect because you got your stuff going, you got this and you got that. I said no, I just probably try harder. That's all that is. That's the only difference.
Now,
and that don't guarantee it. That just gives you a probable higher chance. That's all.
But my comeback has always been this though. I always say my name only get associated with perfection when other people do it.
When what?
My comeback is always, well, my name only get associated with perfection when other people do it.
There you go.
I don't say I'm perfect. You said it. I didn't say that.
You said. Ain't nothing wrong with being perfect because your credit got to be perfect for me to give you a goddamn loan. So I mean, what the fuck? Shit, if I want to loan you some of this dick, you gotta be right. Shit, what the fuck? Yeah, you know what? You gotta meet a few.
What's the payment plan? What's the payback plan on that, man? How you loan out some?
Bro, I was just about to say, how do you a loan means you got to pay it back?
So is that on an APR or per diem? Like how do you charge interest on that?
Because brother, look, I'm not trying to imply anything I ain't trying to imply anything, but I'm just going to
well, you get some grant dick. You ain't got to never pay a grant back. You get some grant dick, but you still got to meet some requirements to get a grant.
There we go.
There you go. You got to have that grant letter.
I'm just all I'm saying, hey Jay, all I'm telling you is a loan get paid back with the same thing that was loaned out. So you want that grant over a loan.
Look, Jermaine, come back. You got to come back at it, man.
I missed it. So we'll say that one more time.
No, I said I said, yeah, you for sure want that grant because a loan only gets paid back with whatever was loaned out. So
no, I want no dick.
All right, then. So you can't loan it out.
They ain't gonna put that strap on me. I'm not Dwight Howard. I don't. Nah, I'm not Dwight.
Man.
Boy, I ain't Dwayne Wade.
My boy say beating up is the third option. No, bro. The third that beating up contributes to not having sex at all.
I think somewhere in the Bible, though. I think somewhere in the Bible say. Maybe my boy Pratt can help me with this. Don't it say somewhere in the Bible that God rather you drop your seed in a hole than to drop it on the ground?
I've heard that many times. I have never found that scripture.
Man, please.
I've heard
that's
that
how I
from
was
several
Hey,
people. I've looked. I haven't heard anything even worded like that. I'm not saying it's not there, but I have tried to find that because a lot of, especially guys, have asked
But
me
you know
about
what
that.
I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying. Absolutely. I just can't confirm. I know exactly what you're saying. Because God created sex for reproduction. He didn't create it for you to feel good or feel like you somebody or build character, build a reputation. None of that. He said, be fruitful and multiply. He made woman a receiving vessel and guys a giving vessel. Guys have millions of sperm. Women can drop one egg every 28 days. It's designed for men to, with multiple. That's just the design. That's the physiological, biological design. Now, is it confirmed that he would rather you dump off in a whore than dump off in, I don't know,
a napkin?
Sure, a napkin. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the cuss you feel is a great receptacle. You know, but I have never found that. I've heard that, but I've never found that.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Google. Google know everything. Yo, I'm gonna ask for
Google line to tell you something about satellite dishes. You don't know what's gonna come back.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Jay,
Google might show you a video of yourself or something, man.
Hey, Jay, I'm looking for that. Did you wait? What group did you put it in? Did you put it
in this one? It's in this one. It's let's talk about it. It's in the let's talk about it group.
We can't expose online. I can't expose online the contents of that inbox. But resend me the video right quick.
Okay. Let me do it on my other phone.
Ray said he didn't create it for selfish needs like beating up, but for reproducing. the fact that the term beating off is getting spent on this podcast is hilarious.
I know, right?
It is hilarious. Hey, y'all, if we on fire tonight, drop that fire emoji, man. If these conversations are lit, please drop that fire emoji. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe on YouTube at Convos with Mike and Pratt at gmail.com. Hey, if we talk about some bullshit, y'all know what to do. Drop that shit emoji. Matter of fact, I can pay some bills while Jermaine is doing that. All right. All right, brother. I gotta mute your mic one time. All right, you are now locked into the Domino Effect conversation with Mike and
Pratt.
My boy. Fuck you saying. My boy that we got online with us right now is my boy Jermaine over there, the Talking Monkey Business podcast. Talking Monkey Business with Monkey Man. We do relationship Thursdays every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This week we're gonna have a very interesting conversation. Y'all keep that shit locked in. And also, man, let's send Jermaine some love today. He had his granddaughter born today, so send my boy some love. Papa Monkey Man. Shout out to my boy Hunter Hill over there, Hustle for Change. I'm sure my boy gonna have some type of Thanksgiving drive going down to where he can, he does a community outreach. He gives back to the community, that and the third. As soon as we get information on that, I'll make sure to drop that here on the Shizzle. Shout out to my boys over there, GCP Trucking and Transportation. They on Instagram at my boy. You know I was waiting on it. Fuck you saying. They on Instagram over there, GCP_TNT, and they're on YouTube at GCP_TNT. Shout out to my girl CJ over there at 22 and 7 bus service. The number right there on your screen. One way or round trip, front door service, safe and dependable services. Fees due on Monday, man. You pay fees like you pay respect. You pay that shit on time. Servicing Acres Home, Greater Greenspoint, and the 1960-45 area. I know I didn't leave my computer charging. That's tough. Man. Y'all, I gotta. Whoops. Wrong buttons, y'all. I'm cussing up over here. I'm gonna spin this while I go get that computer charger before we'll be sitting here looking cussed
talking all that hot shit. You can watch the clip go -55, see, nigga frostbite. Fuck out of here. And I'm Casper, a killer, and they learning this, son. And niggas don't believe in ghosts till they turn into one. Time. Sonic, the motherfucking poet. If poetry was a gun, then my pen is fully loaded. Time. I'm here to let you know. If it's stuffing in your skull, I put it on my soul. Gray matter, bitch. Fuck out of here. Table shit.
New York City. Next.
All right. Let me take young CJ off the scrizzy. All right. Shout out to my boys over there at Limitless Exposure Media. That's my boy Contrell and Contreras Colbert. Make sure y'all go tap in with them if you like that videography, photography. This is for you. They also do holiday photos, wedding events, all type of special events. Make sure y'all show my boy some love over there. Also, my boy Jaleel, J Harris Crowns, my boy do the web designs, graphic designs, all that type of stuff. If you into that, and if you need logos, all that, make sure you go give my boy a look over there at J Harris Crowns. Tell him that Conversations with Mike and Pratt, the Domino Effect sent you. Yes, sir. All right, man. Let me see. Nigga say FanDuel about to pop there. Commercial time. Yeah. I had to go get some cuz. All right.
Say, boy, FanDuel pop up. I know that YouTube chick jumping, boy.
Hey, man. I'm trying to tell you. All right, bet. I got to go.
Hey, I'm gonna lay y'all down because I'm getting monetized by Facebook. I'll lay y'all down to that.
Hey, that's what's up.
On me. Hold on right quick, Jay. I gotta mute you right quick. Hold on. All right, beam. All right. You can see my screen, huh? Yeah. All right. Ski. What sexy red? What sexy red say? Ski. Oh.
Emotionally intelligent men.
Kitty, what do you think? Okay, let's talk about what emotional intelligence comes with before we even get into this conversation, okay? We're talking about you wanting a man who is tolerant, who regulates his emotions, who also knows how to manage your emotions. But you're also talking about a man who knows how to navigate his sensitivities and everything else when it comes to that. But you have to consider that an emotionally intelligent man is good at cutting people off when he sees that your sensitivities bring too much reactivity. When he sees that you cannot regulate your emotions. When he sees that you have a low tolerance. This type of man that you are asking for is a man who will walk you out the door in a heartbeat. If he feels like you are disrupting his peace. If he feels like there's any level of disrespect, because there's a lot that comes with emotional intelligence. So if you asking for that, you got to come with the same level of emotional intelligence as well. Okay? That comes with a number of factors. So if you are a woman who knows that even though you may be sensitive to certain things like criticism, rejection, because you're not always going to be accepted. Sometimes he's going to bounce back. And sometimes he's going to say, I don't agree with your opinion. Sometimes he's going to say, I don't like those thoughts. Sometimes he's going to say, I don't like the way you speak to me. If you're not ready for that, don't be asking for an intelligent man.
Ooh-wee. Lots to talk about right there. Lots to talk about. Did you hear that?
Yes, sir. I actually was showed that by a homie at the job today. I gotta start getting him in the shows too. But yeah, he showed me that this morning at the job.
That exact same video?
Yeah, the exact same one. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I said in our little group chat on Let's Talk About It Thursdays. See, the problem is a lot of our women don't want to be criticized, or they don't like being criticized, or they don't know how to take criticism. See, too many times we try to put covers on criticism. We want criticism to soothe our feelings, but that's exactly what it is. It's criticism. It's harsh. Like you could try to put sugar, perfume, sweetener, weed smoke.
Criticism doesn't have to be harsh. It's more of the immature person who takes it harsh all the time.
Hold on, brother. Understand where I'm gonna go with that though, because actual criticism, has to have truth in it. It has to be rooted in truth in order for it to be actual criticism, right? And the truth, and by proxy, if it has to be rooted in truth, that means by proxy, what is truth? It's harsh. The truth is harsh, whether you like it or not. It's mean, it's cold, it's bitter, it's all that. I even gave my own personal personal story. I like, bro, one time a woman talked to me so bad, bro. Like, she was like, man, you ain't shit. You ain't got shit. You ain't got nowhere to stay, nigga. You sleeping on your partner floor. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no car. You ain't got no money. All that is harsh. That's mean as fuck, but it was the truth. It was the truth. Can't argue with that.
Well, I wouldn't call it constructive criticism either, but it was a harsh truth.
It's a harsh truth. It's a harsh truth.
Right? Yeah, but God is love is truth, and that ain't harsh or mean or any of that. That's what I'm saying. Truth doesn't necessarily have to be mean or harsh. Criticism doesn't necessarily have to be mean or harsh. It's the immature person who can't take wise counsel. So you could, like, for instance, tonight you said, man, I got corrected. You took that with like a soldier. Hey, man, I said it this way. You right? It was this way. That you
but
can
I'm
consider
willing
that.
to, but that's the thing, though. But I'm willing to accept criticism.
You are exactly. That's a sign of your maturity. And so a lot of times the reason why people can't take criticism is because they're immature. They want to do it their way, and they want to be lauded for it. I want applause. I want to be told, oh, I did a good thing. But then they do something wrong, or they don't do it the right way. Huh?
And who did you generally just describe?
Oh, in a lot of cases, I mean, men and women, but when it comes to relationships, a lot of times women go crazy about that. Don't tell me I'm grown. I know what I'm doing. And you're like, okay, well, I mean, I'm just saying.
But if you knew what you was doing, you had an outcome that you was looking for, and you don't have that.
I told you while I was at work, go get your oil change. You go up there first thing in the morning. They'll have it done in 40 minutes, and you'll be done. You can go on your road trip. You wait till I get home saying I ain't want to sit in that line. And can I go change your oil? When I get home at 7:30. No, I can't go change your oil. If you still want to take your car, you're going to burn it up. Be ready to call AAA because I told you in the morning, go get your oil change. So, yeah, I mean, it can be, criticism can be harsh. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. You can say it in love and really make a difference.
And I feel like our women don't accept criticism because they've been told they're right for so long.
Yeah, and sometimes they're getting criticized by somebody who really shouldn't be talking in some cases. That's why I was making that correlation between truth and criticism.
Okay.
Anybody, a drunk person can tell you the truth and say, man, you seem like an intelligent dude. How come you ain't more successful? Are you lazy? Wow. Dang, okay. Triggered something in me. It don't necessarily mean that I got constructive criticism. It's just a reflection. He said something to me that I saw as true, and now it's up to me to do something about it. Now he didn't give me a way out. He didn't give me a plan. He just said something to me that triggered something in me that made me think, dang, maybe I am not doing this or not doing that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I mean, when it comes to relationships, it be like our women be trying to tell us how we move, how we act, how we think. And I be saying, like, bro, how can you argue with a man about how a man moves? And you can only you're only okay. And I always say, okay, what are you basing that with? You're basing that off of how other men acted, right? And I would always ask, well, why don't you have those other men that you are comparing this to? Like, am I off for thinking that or what?
Nope. I mean, it's just like, you know, a woman responds emotionally to something and you say something to her and she said, don't tell me how I feel. It's the same thing. If I'm telling you this is what's going to make me respond, don't tell me, no, I'm going to do it this way and you got to respond that way. It's not how that works.
Yeah.
To me, it's the same.
So Stacey says, my brother tells me the truth. The choices be mine. Facts. Just like when I tell him about his life choices.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's why I told you offline too, bro. Like I ain't gonna try. I actually sit down, try to research things, understand the different psychologies and all those other things that goes into this type of shit. Because I have sisters. Like I'm the only boy. Like I have sisters. I'm the only boy. I have nothing but girls. So somebody gotta be able to at least attempt to guide some of this the right way. And if you could start with your family, I mean, it start in house, right? You
Yeah.
start in house, then you work your way out.
Work your
Because
way
think
out,
about it. Think about it. If I understand these things and understand how relationships and all this shit work, shit, I'm gonna equip my girls with it.
Mhm.
So that
Why
way
would you
they
not?
can make better choices. Because remember, like you said, it's influential, right? And we
Mhm.
make the choices based off of being uninformed or misinformed. So if they dad go get informed with the proper information, what do they say? You normally pick a guy just how your dad was, right?
Yeah. Whoever you
Okay.
close with your experiences are.
Okay then. So me being their father is my civic duty to make sure I'm guiding them in the right direction. So that way I give them the statistical data, the analytics, and tell them what they up against. Tell them that, hey, these choices warrant this outcome. And if you don't want this outcome, then you need to make these choices. Because
Yep.
this is the likelier outcome. So
That's right.
this is all an attempt to better help that. Cause trust me, like I can't imagine none of my kids being a single mother, bro.
Man, it's rough.
Telling you. And I
Especially
say
in this day and age.
and I'm gonna say this one point in line too before I move on. I'm gonna say if that man does not, if you don't see that man as your husband, most importantly, if that man does not see you as his wife, as in he made you his wife, then you should not give that man no child. Because it is very likely that you will end up taking care of said child by yourself. And I'm gonna shame you. I'm sorry. I know that sounds very fucked up, but I'm gonna shame you because this is the way we rectify behavior. Asians, Hispanics, they do these type of things. They say, I've worked hard for my last name. Like they say, you born with your first name, but you work and you hustle for your last name. And if you do anything to bring shame and dishonor onto this name, this family will disown you. How many times have you seen that?
Yeah, that's part
And
of
now
the
let me ask you the flip side. How many single Asian mothers have you seen? How many single Asian Hispanic mothers have you seen?
Not very many. You see single, like everybody's
But the culture that doesn't practice shaming, which is us, the culture that does not practice shaming, we condone us.
Actually, to the contrary. Yeah, there you go. We condone
it. It acts into the contrary, which means we are the most single parented children walking the planet.
I know where you was going.
Yeah. And I know that's gonna sound like, and I know somebody gonna take that out of context, but I mean, I
would just say I necessarily wouldn't shame her, but I'd definitely bring it to your attention. Did Daddy talk to you about this? Come on, sit down a little bit.
I got to, and I'm gonna tell you why I got to, because I didn't gave you every single avenue, I didn't gave you every single statistic, I didn't give you every single example, and look at the example I set. I married your mother, right? I gave your mother a commitment, right? And even when we was over, your mother went out and got another commitment. So it's never been a period in your life where you did not have a male example around. So where did you pick up this behavior? Somewhere that wasn't from me. Your father, the person that's supposed to be guiding your life. Because what does the Bible say? You leave your father's house and go where?
Your father and mother, yeah. Well, so the man leaves his father and mother and cleaves to his wife, but his wife goes the wife goes under the husband's covering.
Pow. There we go. There we go. No, like he would hurt like a motherfucker, but he would hurt like
Boy, we put more of this Bible into our lives, this world will be a lot better.
Sure enough. I was just gonna say I sent a scripture you, Mike. Well, it's more like a little
send it to me on Messenger, bro. You send it to my phone.
I don't have. I'm on my Mac. I don't have Messenger.
That's right.
If you give me the email to your laptop, I can send it there. But
I gotta have a MacBook for that. And I don't have it. So look, I'll do this. I can do this right here.
Thank you.
Hold on.
But yeah, I mean, basically what it was saying, it was a I guess I could share screen, huh?
Yeah, you can, but I'm already on it. I already sent.
Oh, you did? All right.
I really feel better.
But yeah, that was in regard to what Paris was saying about I mean, not specifically Paris. I'm sorry, Paris. it was we were talking about that scripture, and
Yeah.
I could never find it, man.
Yeah, so doesn't the Bible say it is better for you to plant your seed in the belly of a whore than to cast it upon the ground? I was reading, does sexual immorality includes masturbation, and something I read in the Bible constantly came to mind. I don't remember the exact book, chapter, or verse, but the Bible does say that it is better for you to plant your seed in the belly of a whore than to cast or spill it on the ground. Oh my God. Well, God forgive me. I believe the
You stupid.
I
Just talk.
believe
Keep going, man.
I believe
Boy,
that this was talking about masturbation, possibly also pulling out. Oh, really? God forgive me. But I think God allows us to know if we can afford another child.
read the answer.
Oh, I am. Answer. Interesting. You tell me that you're reading something in the Bible, but any Bible search engine will tell you that the statement is not in the Bible. Even a search of the phrase on Google will bring up the site after site explaining the quote that the quote is not in the Bible, but it's a Middle Eastern proverb. Thus, you leave me wondering why you lied about having read a statement in the Bible that doesn't exist. By the way, the quote is false. In the Bible, prostitution is consistently labeled as a sin. Ooh.
That's what confused me when I kept hearing people say they saw it. I'm like, huh?
It's Leviticus 19, chapter 19, verse 29. Sin is never recommended as a better choice.
If you want
Oh,
to keep reading, you can, because it's good stuff after that. But
all OnlyFans models, pussy poppers.
But I do know one thing. The Bible say you can go. A man should, how I say, a man should go out into the desert than to be in the house with a nagging woman.
man,
That's
it's
tough.
like a constant drip.
Mm-hmm.
Constant
See, and
drip.
that'd be so crazy. It's so many, I call them convenient Christians. I call them convenient
Man.
Christians that only want to quote the Bible whenever it's convenient for them or it's a narrative that they're trying to push. And I always say the reason why I don't quote the Bible for everything is because I know I'm not living God's word 100%. So I feel like that'll be very hypocritical because I say there's no such thing as halfway crooks. You're either going to do this all the way or you're not going to do this at all. That's why
But
I was
you
always
can't do that because the Bible also say we fall short of the glory. So you can't.
that right. But check this out. Check where I'm gonna go with this. Like, but with that being said, that means you can't knowingly do wrong. Continue to
Yeah,
do
that's
wrong and
different.
ask for
Yeah,
forgiveness.
that's different. That's
Like,
different. Yeah.
like that's literally the same as little Catholic priests touching on little boys, and they go in their confessionals, ask for
Oh, this.
forgiveness just to go do it again. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's
you
literally
can't
the same thing.
like that. It's nonsense. Yep.
He said, "Hey, on the toilet side, like, hey, who that? What? Who that man?
I think she meant Harpo. Who that man?
Oh, okay."
I think. I don't know. Hey,
He
who that
said,
man?
"I will stop y'all," but now I'm just getting started.
Go for
But
it.
no. Seriously, okay. And I want to clarify something right quick. When I say I'm gonna shame my kids, that don't mean I'm gonna stop loving them and being there for them. But I'm gonna let you know. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't say publicly shame them.
Yeah.
I didn't say publicly shame them.
I'm gonna let you know.
I said I'm gonna let you know though, like you fucked up, like you really didn't fucked up. Because if we absolve it, guess what? It might end up happening again.
Yeah. Stacey,
Think
what
about
you
this.
said? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. What? I don't miss something.
No, I think when you was talking about Harpo Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what you meant. Okay, cool.
Man, I mean, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Levi woke up and chose violence this morning, man. He really did. Cause that had me spinning. I ain't gonna even lie. That had
Yeah,
me spinning like
we was 20 minutes on it before we even started the show.
nah, for real. And that's why that I be wanting to hit you across the head when you correct me. but nah, I
We'll talk
mean,
offline. No, it's fine.
but now that's why I wanted to, hey bro, that's why we was 5 minutes late. Like we was so wrapped up in the conversation. I was like, oh shit, it's 8:05. Like, we gotta go get the show started, man.
Gotta
Right
be
now.
moving.
Right
Dropping
now.
all that content out there with no.
Bruh, and that and that be the thing, man. Like, I don't go looking for content, man. The content just find me. And I just,
No
you know,
bullshit. See, that's why y'all are called content creators. You feel what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
why y'all are content creators.
nah,
Yeah,
for
but
sure. And that's why the show is named what it is. Like, cause we gotta have these type of conversations to,
Conversations, man.
cause I feel like these like, rather we want to admit it or not, y'all, relationships is how the world works. Everything is a relationship. Like,
Everything.
you with your parents, that's a relationship. You with your
Yep.
kids, that's a relationship. You and your
Bus
coworkers, that's a relationship. You and your boss, that's a relationship.
Yep.
These are
You can't
these
manage relationships, you're gonna have a rough life.
right. You like anything sociable, that is a relationship. So you got to understand how the opposite party think, works, react, etc., etc. And the thing is, us men, we already know that. That's how we're able to capture you. That's why it's clinically insane when y'all say crazy shit. That, oh well, a man that got multiple women, oh, he's just not happy with himself. No, if he got multiple women, that exudes confidence. That means he had some innate ability and or value to even
Yeah.
pull this off.
Yeah.
Because
Pull up.
if it was normalcy, everybody would do it. And
Yeah.
then,
If
I
every
mean,
dude could have multiple women, he probably would.
we would. Like,
Yeah.
the thing is, the
That
thing is,
feminine
bro,
energy is powerful when you are masculine male. That feminine energy brings.
bro, and it's crazy. Like, there's this man, fuck it, dog. I'm about to spin it. Fuck it.
Let me say this, then. Yeah, find that video. I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
say this. This is how crucial it is. I literally applied for a job and took a job that was way out of my comfort zone because I needed to become more social. I wanted to do business. How you gonna go to business meetings and you're not able to talk to people? How you gonna have conversations you worried about if you're gonna say the wrong thing and all that? Okay, you need practice. So I took a job where I had to see different people, sometimes the same people, face to face every day. And when I say every day, I mean every work day, somebody coming in there that you got to sit at your desk, look at their stuff, tell them they wrong, tell them they right, correct them. Some people don't want to be corrected. Some people think you picking on them. I mean, face to face. It ain't like, this is over the phone. These people are face to face. And if you already not social, face to face make it even more tough. But I took that job because I was like, this is something you got to get over. So that's what I mean by being deliberate about your actions, doing stuff that'll produce better outcomes. Because had I not done that, I probably wouldn't be doing this right now for sure.
Bro, I be saying it on the show all the time. People make decisions because they're either uninformed or misinformed.
Man.
And when you get that information and you still choose to make a bad decision, then who's that on? And that's why I say, man, it's 2023. We live in a very informative age. So therefore, any information that you really want, that you're researching for, is out there. In order to become a lawyer, what do you have to do? You gotta study. You gotta research. In order to become a doctor, what you gotta do? You gotta study. You gotta research. In order to get that degree, it requires a lot of studying, a lot of research, consistency, and commitment. So why can't relationships and shit work like that?
Should.
It should. Man, I keep having to send this because. All right, here we go. Listen to that mic sounding mature. Hey man, I'm 30, bro. You live and you learn. And what's crazy is I understand this at 30. So imagine how I'm gonna be at 40.
Man.
Tough. Oh, whoa.
Hey, I need to know what type of beast you talking about. Hey, is your comment still refreshing on the screen, homie?
Yeah, like a mug.
Okay. That boy Gnu said that femininity, it brings the beast out of him.
Check him out. Hey, check this out.
Unmute that.
If I say leave me alone, he don't leave me alone. He might do at my door.
But what's something toxic that you like?
I like a gentle toxic. Like after you beat my ass, I want you to come fuck me right after.
What's something toxic that you like?
Okay. Low key, I like when a nigga beat my ass. I'm not gonna lie. If we arguing, like, bro, you gotta put me in my place. You feel me? So now I'm gonna feel like I can bitch you.
What's something toxic that you like?
I like to argue, and I don't like to be wrong, so I keep the argument going.
Wait, what's something toxic that you like?
I love a nigga to slap the fuck out of me when I'm talking crazy.
What's something toxic that you like?
Choking
Something toxic that you like.
for the guy to blow my phone up.
What's something
Bro, that's crazy.
Belong under I-45. That's nonsense. That's nonsense.
Hey,
That's
first of all,
nonsense.
y'all in violation. That's them ski yee bitches. They don't even count for our even conversation. That's them ski yee bitches. They not gonna.
Check this out. Check this out.
What's going
I'm
on?
gonna tell you something. I got something for you, Jermaine. Run with me real quick. See, they just bold enough to say it on camera. You know, they ain't got no shame. Wait, let me help you out real quick. They just the ones that just ain't got no shame in their game. But let's just sit back and really just analyze it. Let's take ourselves out the game for a second and put ourselves on the sideline. Remember, they say they want a man with confidence, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just established that a man that's able to have X amount of women exudes confidence, right? They're not gonna want no dude that does not have any experience with women, right? But yet, this is the same thing that'll get labeled toxic.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, that's what gravitates you in the first place. Because, okay, I was talking to somebody and they was like, well, you know, I want monogamy. And I say, well, we know hooks, we've been over this. I was like, bro, if the right option becomes available, yo, dude going, bro. I gives a damn. He's going. More often than not, 9 times out of 10, he's going. If Roxy Reynolds was booty butthole nigga and she gave you
That's
one
who you
chance
was talking
to
about. I still don't know who that is.
She gives you one chance to hit, no strings attached, no date, no relationship, no nothing. You telling me your dude ain't gonna fold? He ain't gonna fold. He gonna fold. And the ones that will be monogamous to you are the ones you do not want. It's the virgins, it's the lames, it's the squares, it's the incels, the socially awkwards. Those are the ones you don't want. Because guess what? He's gonna be so happy that he's even getting the chance. He ain't gonna blow it. Why would he fuck it up and go back to obscurity?
I want to know why we got all this crying online about toxic relationships, and then somebody asks you what is something toxic you like, and your answer is not, I don't like anything toxic. Your answer is, oh, I need a dude to slap me or beat me or choke me.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Them the ones that's just bold enough to say it on camera. But if you were all right, if every woman were to literally sit down and analyze their behavior and what really gravitates them to a man, I guarantee you they will enable one toxic trait, one trait that they'll label toxic. Future got 8,000 or 9,000 baby mamas, and women still want him. Why?
If you like to be beat, maybe
he comes in the club. He comes in the club and go to VIP. Y'all still rushing to come over there and be the one. Why?
You ain't the one. You one of.
But why?
So he can be the next one to get child support out that nigga. That's all that's about. They want to be the next one to get child support out that nigga. That's all that's
come
about.
out the house without paperwork.
And I literally said, remember Hooks, I said, if you were not able to be financially compensated for that decision, would you still make that decision?
You did ask that question, bro. That video right there, correct. Now I looked away for a second because there's some comments going on. I really appreciate y'all commenting. I try to be on top of that while Mike doing his thing. Were there any people other than black folk in that video?
Oh no, nigga, you know exactly who the target audience was for that,
bro.
Why? Because, bro, white women in mass don't even talk the same dialogue. They don't use words like toxic. There's only in the black culture that we spin
let me
these
tell you
words.
something about toxic. It takes 2 chemicals to make it toxic.
Ooh, that's
it takes more than one chemical. It takes more than one chemical to make something toxic, man. Man,
Is Gary Williams? Is Gary Williams going to have to choke a bit?
Maybe. I didn't even see that comment. That's funny as crap.
Yeah, if you get one of them skinny bitches, yeah, that's what you gonna have to do.
I ain't gonna lie. The first girl I ever dated was like, how come when I act up, you don't choke me or put me in my place? And I said, what type of question that is? Like my brain couldn't even wrap my head around choking you because you're an adult that made a bad decision. That
you know the
is,
one I go ahead. That is what
that was it. That was the sentence. That is ... ellipsis.
Bro, the one that I love the most is the you can't handle me. I'm like, baby, animals in the zoo have handlers. Unless you're saying that you're an animal. If you're saying that you're an animal and you need to be handled, I'm definitely in the wrong place. It's tough for you to exhibit animalistic behavior and me to address you as a human.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Just like when you say take care of me, I'm like, take care of me. You're independent.
I wonder why them little bitches even think that. Cause see, I don't. Cause I'm just tripped out behind that. Cause I got a daughter around that age and about to be. And you think a nigga beating the shit out of you, and then that's damn near rape. Cause he done beat you, and then you. I don't. That shit dumb as hell.
Yes,
that's why I say this music is crazy than a motherfucker, dog.
That type of shit turn them on.
Man, that shit is satanic.
Yeah, you got something. You got some serious damage to say.
I'm not
as a
disagreeing.
person, I want to be struck, and then to turn right around and say Kanye was wrong for saying slavery was a choice. You silly, hit the button. You just said the same thing. Yeah, you put yourself in the same situation, saying, "Yeah, I want you," but it's different because I'm letting him hit me. What?
I ain't gonna lie. I can't do nothing that'll put me at a legal disadvantage. Cause if I strike you, I feel like this could turn into a legality issue at any second.
What's that?
You want to watch?
No, I'm saying like I feel like me striking you in any capacity could turn into a legality
just talk
situation.
about African American males having to be careful about how they respond to stuff. Yes. I'm not finna hit you, and then you turn around, you got bruises, and at the moment you love it, and then go to your grandmama's house and be like, "Look, he done hit me, and I don't know what's going on." And yeah, now you and your grandma down there filing on me, and I'm sitting at home talking about, "Yeah, I got something for her when she come back home." And who she come home with? Red and blue lights.
And I ain't gonna lie, it be the same type. It be the same type that'll purposely start an argument just so we can't get to that point.
Yep.
And I ain't gonna lie. Look, again, I'm gonna speak about.
That's why I don't argue.
I'm gonna speak about myself, and I'm honest with my people out there. Hey, baby, sex with me already is exciting enough. We ain't got to add other incentives.
That's funny.
I'm just saying, we don't need. Hey, if the recipe is good as this nigga stupid. If the recipe, I had to put it up there. If the recipe is good as is, we don't need to add no seasoning to it. Like,
man. Wow. That's when you start cussing up dishes, when you start modifying.
Yeah. Hey, bro. That's black people. That's black people though, man. We got to put hot sauce on everything.
Man, I put that on everything. So let me ask you this, totally random. Who last week was talking about the sofa?
That was Brittany, Stacey Dash.
Okay, because she owned this toilet. Not she owned the toilet, but
that was Stacey Dash in Paris.
She got her thing.
My boy Mike say black equals toxic, white is crazy, Hispanic is loco, and today's female be like that, and males be at the county locked up. Come on now,
man.
That's exactly what I said. I like, hey Mike, I said that. I was like, bro, I can't do anything that'll put me at a clinical disadvantage.
Man,
no, I can't lie. I can't say I haven't done it before though.
Choke somebody or slap somebody. Never mind.
Oh, no.
Don't answer.
Oh no, check this out. I can't. I mean, it can't be proven. I mean, I can't because I didn't say with who. So, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I'm just gonna talk about me for a second. If me and a woman are talking about, if me and her talking about sex or whatever, and naturally the question is gonna need to ask, what turns you on, what turns you off, what you like, what you don't like. what you into, what you into, what you not into, what's your boundaries, what's your limitations. Like this is systematic. I do this in every single meeting or getting to know you type of situation. So that way I know what my limits are when we get to this point.
Engagements.
Right.
Yeah.
Because let's be real, it's going down. It's happening. I don't believe in that 90-day wait shit. That's a bunch of horse shit. Cause I know your baby daddy ain't wait 90 days, but that's neither here nor there. So I get all type of what I get. Oh my bad. I get all type. I've heard all type of shit, and yes, like I've had I like aggressive, rough sex. I like the choke me, the hold me down shit. And I ain't gonna lie, like we established, okay, safe words, safe practices, like, okay, too much, this is too much, this is not enough, whatever. But plus, you're supposed to know your own strengths going into this anyway. If you know you a heavy-handed mom, then you probably don't need to do this. This might not be a safe practice.
Not even a little bit.
But I got little hands. I'm damn near like a midget. So
What you say?
So,
bro, that's the inside joke for y'all wondering why I'm laughing.
Now look, I definitely alley-oop that motherfucker for your ass.
Bro.
Nah, seriously though.
Pineapple.
I hate
vegetable
hearing Mike
lasagna,
it be
not pineapple.
my brother. I know trying. I mean, either yeah, it will sound all right. Yeah. Okay, I get you. But it ain't no trying. This is just how my voice naturally sounds. She talking about Jermaine, man, on the toilet with no pick. Stop playing. Nah, look, he's in the bathroom because he's at the hospital with his granddaughter and his daughter. So it ain't like he's sitting at home in the hospital. My boy D Blackerfella, quick to smack a fella, should have been signed to Rockefeller. He's in here. Man, the show needed you about an hour ago. And Brittany, this is me talking into this mic, so that's why I kind of sound like that. This is literally my rap voice. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it's honestly, I haven't, out of the 20 that I've been attached to.
Yeah.
I'm you say you always leaning, yeah, because the mic is right here. But out of the 20 I've been attached to, I'm not gonna lie, at least 90% of them was like, I like aggressive, rough shit. And I mean, if that's what gets you off, then I mean that's what we getting at. That's how it's coming. Cause I mean, it gotta be a two-way street here, bro. This can't just be me getting mine and you not getting yours. I mean, cause that's not what sex is all about. It's an even exchangement. I get one, you get one. We all get one. So, and when then you start doing this, learning a woman's body, knowing how she likes to be touched and all this other whatnot. I'm really not trying to turn this into a sexual episode, but I mean,
you are.
This
lifetimes of Nike fan.
What this conversation is after dark? What are you saying? Oh man, we gonna get sponsored by Pornhub after a while,
bruh. That's gonna change the whole cuz.
Nah, bro. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I got daughters, bro. I can't do that.
Man,
I can't compromise pleasure.
Talk to him.
Hey, man. Look, I already said, hey, with me, man, it's like an origami class. We trying all, man. I'm stretching something. I ain't bullshit.
Folding cuz up.
Folding cuz up. Like that's. Hey, and no offense, that's why I said I can't do big girls because like I'm already 5 foot.
You gonna get folded up.
I'm already 5'3", bro. I'm already small myself, right? So imagine me trying to maneuver a 200-pound. Oh nah, man, that's dead. Hey, my weight limit is nothing more than 150, man. Hey, because if I can't flip you, dip you, no.
You gonna get your 450 so you can have that.
Nigga, please.
You know how everybody talking about you gotta have your personal experience. You can't go on statistic.
No. No. Well, hey, I'm not denying
you don't subscribe to that, huh?
Look, bro, I'm not denying that big girls need love, bro, but they just can't get it from Michael. I'm sorry. There's enough. There's other men. There's other men around. But I mean, hey, and before the people try to demonize me, for my preference, we don't say nothing when women say they don't want short dudes.
Yep.
So
everybody got preferences.
Yeah, but
I think
I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow.
One side, bro. One time. Hey, I mean that's just how it is. Yeah. Nah, man, they can't get nothing from the Amazing Ace. Now look, that don't mean we can't be friends. I mean, we can be friends. We just can't,
So do you believe that guys do have females that are friends? Because what's his name said on his podcast, guys don't have female friends. Let me take a sip of my drink.
Before I answer that, of course I got a female friend. I have a female best friend. But we already got it understood that, hey, this is what we are, this is what we ain't. And I'm just one of those people that don't believe in having sex with your best friend. At this point, she's like my sister, bro. And that's like having sex with one of my sisters. That's just downright weird. And plus, like, we know too much about each other. So, and it's just, like I said, like, my oldest child, she's her godmother. And that'd be kind of weird to say, yeah, this went from being your godmother to your stepmother. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
So don't you think it's weird when women have all these men that come over they call uncle, and then all of a sudden uncle don't leave?
See, that's the thing though. A lot of us masquerade that, and your best friend low key be your ex-boyfriend, be your ex-girlfriend, be somebody you done messed around with. 'Cause I believe once y'all fuck, ain't no best friend. You can't cross back over. You didn't already consume that girl's number one. You've already consumed her number one value. And you're not trying to give
her from being best friend.
Cause you already.
Oh, you're just gonna make it a weird best friend, huh?
You already looked at them a certain way.
Yep.
You've already crossed certain boundaries, and then it gets weird. It gets weird if that turns into a relationship that didn't work out. How do y'all go back to just being best friends? Because now you done fell into that category. Now you done fell into that category of ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, and somebody you done messed around with.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I only have blood family. Right. That's why I said she's like my sister. I didn't say she was. She's like my sister. I mean, it's so crazy. Like, ironically, my best friend's grandmother, my best friend's grandmother's bloodline has the Gray last name, but they're no relation to us, right? And I believe her oldest daughter last name is Gray. And that kind of threw some people through a loop. And I'm like, no. We keep it copacetic now. And that's what make our relationship special, is that we've never, ever crossed that line. I mean, I've even helped them move from Virginia back to Texas. And I was out there for like 5 days. Like, and it'd be crazy because there's been times where that's been a problem in the relationship I had.
With the best friend?
No, well, there's been a problem there's been a time when I had a girlfriend and they're like, oh no, that female best friend, oh, that's dead. I'm like, dog, but you'll pull that. Well, I grew up with boys, I got brothers. Well, same, right?
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
So she says, since y'all crossed boundaries, what did you propose they should do next? Man, if you saw fit enough to give them sex, then that might be relationship material. Because remember, women look at sex from a very emotional standpoint. So you got to feel a certain way about him for you to even be naked for him, for you to even be feel safe enough to be alone with him to get naked for him. Now y'all two got, now you got two, what? Now you got two now. What? I guess she said we both on the couch. That's crazy. Once I see you as a snack, you can't go back.
This backbiting hostage.
Man.
See you as a snack. I don't want a snack. I need an entree.
I undo all that female friend is that and that. I guess she's saying that is that. Alone. Oh, that and that alone, because only me in the mirror stop playing. What? Oh man, look. That's why I said like my sister, man. Next question. Next comment. Good answer, Mike, for sure. That's why I say, man, like, I don't deny that sex is all this exchangement of soul ties and this emotional connection and all this good, buttery, flowery shit. But I'm telling you, men don't look at it that way. They just look at it as this, that, the end. We don't go through a checklist to have sex. Is she legal? How is she legal? How she looks? And some
That
niggas
is
don't even care.
precisely why so many niggas get stuck. That's exactly how they look at it. Like, man, I'm just here for the yeah. Next thing you know, they up at 2 a.m. talking about, hey, why you ain't text me back? Nigga, go to sleep. That's why she ain't text me back.
What you say? You here for the yeah, but it's not.
But it's not. What dudes be acting emotional when they get played like that, man? I ain't tripping though, but I'm like, bro, but you brought it up 5 days in a row. You are tripping. If she ran off on you, you ran off on your ex. It just happened to you like you did it. Quit crying. Move on.
What if she was just wants to fulfill some physical needs at the moment and you was the chosen?
It happens. And that's why we talking about them dudes be crying just like these females. We talking about, nah, man, I don't even look like I just wanted it. What then what you crying about?
What you cry about? Well, this is what I say.
I gotta let you.
If we know that a woman's in general, a woman's body count matter when it comes to being chosen for commitment, because men on en masse do not wipe up hoes. So why would you put your friend at a clinical disadvantage? Because that's one more body she's obtained that's not sticking around for a commitment or nothing.
So you talking about taking it further after y'all been friends? I'm talking about, like, let's say y'all link up and y'all.
No, I'm answering this. I'm answering this
like,
question. I'm answering this question. He said, "What if she just wants to fulfill some physical need at the moment, and you was the chosen? Just basically some meaningless sex."
Mhm.
And I'm saying, well, that wouldn't make you a real friend if you were to took that, right? Because now, if we know that generally speaking, body count matters when it comes to being chosen for commitment, we're contributing to putting our friend at a disadvantage, because that's one more body under her belt that she's not getting anything from but just a nut. That's why I say, when we know these things, when you're better informed, you make better decisions. Now remember, this supposed to be your friend. It's supposed to be your friend. And friends don't lie to friends. Friends help friends, and friends hold friends accountable. Friends push friends in a positive note, not in a negative note.
Indeed.
That part, Pratt didn't want a baby and stuff. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga might be
That's
pussy
funny.
right there.
Hey.
So D talking about, I'm talking about sex. All right, no, that's what I'm saying. If you're looking at her as sex only, and she's looking at herself as sex only, and she chose you, you got to accept the invitation if you came to the party, right? You've been invited and you accepted an invitation. You could always decline. Body count don't matter. Nigga would marry a stripper, not in mass. I said in mass. I said in general. Body count does matter. Name a stripper. Name was besides Coco and Ice T, and even that's a very extreme scenario. Name a that's an extreme scenario. Name. Give me 10 strippers that's married.
I want to know one, because I want to ask them some very, very interesting questions about.
And I ain't gonna lie, the nigga, and I put it like this: the nigga she married, it says a lot about him.
Man.
Friend with benefit, bruh, that's insane, boy.
Booted.
Friend with benefits, just go for it, right? But that's the thing, though. The friend and whoa. Remember earlier in the show? See, this is when I wish I had that little button, like Myron be stopping the show. Like, stop the show right here. Remember earlier when we said men that has multiple women has some type of value, because you had to have some type of value in order to even pull this off in the first place. So I'd argue that you doing that, it helps you, meanwhile putting her at a clinical disadvantage. Because what's the chances of you being the only person she's having sex with?
Man.
It's easier said than done at the moment. No, for sure. But that's why you gotta practice self-control. That will make a man with self-control that could control his penis a very dangerous man.
That is accurate.
Ooh, perfect video. One more time.
What was that?
Perfect video. Hold up. I gotta find that, cuz. Hold up. Videos.
I was gonna say something then.
Man, it's crazy. It's this nigga of all people.
Who that crazy dude?
Oh no, I fuck with Charleston White. I ain't gonna even bullshit you. Homie be on some shit. Hold on. Man, I probably gotta dig deep for this video, and I probably gotta get on YouTube for it. Cause it's crazy that he I'm not talking about no fucking King Von, man. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to get on YouTube and find that, cuz. Hold up. YouTube. Hold on, baby.
It wasn't that second one?
Hell nah. Hell nah, it wasn't. Fuck. All right. I'm one more place. And if it ain't there, damn, I don't know what to do. Food.com. That's tough, man. I'm gonna have to.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I can't help you.
All right. Basically, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to find it. Basically, bro said that a king would be able to control his penis. He wouldn't be just going around like having sex with every single woman, because now this dick has been passed around. And now the woman you choose to make your wife no longer feels special because she didn't have something that everybody didn't have. I say, bro, that's tough. That's
an
tough.
interesting perspective. I would have said because it has value, and whoever gets it is valuable because of the connection.
But that's an interesting I might be botching it, but bro, that's the fuck. That's basically the point he was trying to hammer home.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I wish I could find what he said it on.
Yeah, we gotta start ripping them and have them ready.
Bro, I know it's in my inbox somewhere, man. Cause I done sent it somewhere. I just gotta find it, cause. But man, you got anything you want to add to this before we get up out of here?
Nah, I think we had a good little chat, good conversation tonight. Tooted and booted, skating skedaddle. It's funny.
Man.
Yeah, man. If we, like I said from the very beginning, all this was after the fact. Before you start doing deeds, you need to be thinking about the consequence of the deed, aka T Creed. It's in the creed, man. Follow the creed. Think about that stuff before you do it. Then you don't have to worry about all these secondary consequences and stuff. You know, pregnancy is a chance when you hitting raw. So don't do the raw from the get-go. After the fact, yeah, you got to start, okay, negotiate this and that. Just, you know before you even go over there. So take the precautions.
Yeah, you definitely gotta arm yourself. You have to arm yourself with knowledge, bro.
Definitely need
And
to do that.
and that's just
And
that's
stay
part
away
of
from
having
the them horns.
and that's part of that's part of looking up these statistics and whatnot, because you gotta be able to know this decision could put me at this disadvantage, or that decision could put me at this disadvantage, and so on and so forth. Like,
And if you know and
and
you do like homeboy said, you take the risk. You took the risk. I did skydiving once, jumped out of a plane. I thought about it the first few seconds out the plane. What if the chute don't open? What if I disconnect from this hostage? So a whole bunch of stuff went through my head. But I had already thought about it before, but it's too late when you falling out the sky.
yeah, I admit that it's definitely too late. It's like, just arm yourself with knowledge. Not for sure. You gotta arm yourself with knowledge, because we already know that it's a generational problem, the culturalistic problem that goes on in the Black community. And the only way we're going to be able to fix this is if, one, we point out what a problem is. You got to identify the problem in order to properly find a solution. And the way you identify the problem is start having conversations, honest conversations rooted in truth and reality, not in the fantasy world and feelings and emotion, because fantasy world, emotions and feelings got us to this point. So, and if we're saying we're at a bad point, that means we need to fix it. If we've been exhibiting behavior that contribute to if we've been exhibiting behavior that constitute the opposite outcome in which we say we want, that means what? We need to change the behavior. And men have not changed. Men have not changed over time. The women has. And for those that say, well, men have changed because they want to be feminine, they want to be just like us, they want to argue with us, they want to do this, that, and the third. Okay, who's raising those men? Can't be their father. I'll tell you that. I do indeed. I'm choosing about who I give my love to, for sure. And self-evaluation as a problem solver, for sure. But that's the thing, though. Us as men, we're forced to do self-evaluation. We have to self-improve. Like on a daily, we have to, because remember, we're expected to carry the family. We're expected to be the leaders. We're expected
to carry yourself. If you want to attract certain women, you can't be out there. Your stuff is nasty and you ain't clean, smelling funny. No, it's certain things that you got to take care of. That responsibility.
Got me yawning on this, cuz
I almost did too.
They stay away from the fried chicken. It makes you do crazy things. Good night.
That's funny, Ray. So you got to stay away from the birth control and the chicken.
Oh man, not the chicken. It starts with us. Well, it does, but it actually starts with our women.
I would agree. It starts with us. If we stop feeding them roaches, I guarantee you they either go somewhere else or they'll die. That bad behavior, we keep giving rewards for this bad behavior.
And
the dudes don't want to be alone either.
Right. But the thing is, like I said about the women, you only invoke the strategy that gave you the most success. So if you could do less and still get what it is you want, and in most cases is what? The sex. If we can still get that, what you're gonna do? You're gonna continue to go with that.
Thank you for driving my point home. If the dude stop giving them sex, I guarantee that behavior will change. We keep giving them rewards for doing stupid stuff, and like this choked me out. And you say, "Oh man, she rough. I'm gonna go get her and choke her out because she like that rough stuff." Now you just doubled down on that stupidity. If she couldn't get nobody to talk to her again, I guarantee you she'd be like, "Y'all, I was just playing because it's been 6 years and there won't nobody even talk to me. This ain't right. Why y'all do me like this?" But we don't. We see that online and go, "Man, that's dang sexy. I'm finna go over there and beat her. We gonna have the time of our lives with some assault and battery."
I ain't gonna lie. I don't. Well, at least I don't fall in the camp of that sexy. I think I end up meeting them and just so happen to find out this is what you like.
I understand. And the fact is the fact. We reward this type of behavior and it doubles down on it. It's Pavlovian Programming.
I ain't gonna lie.
If I ring the bell and I give you a treat, every time I ring the bell, you're gonna get the expectation of getting the treat. Because that's what happens. It's associated.
I'm gonna start running now. I gotta run from that pussy.
From that who?
What I gotta run from that pussy now. Ooh wee. What the boy Forrest Gump say? I was running.
I was running. Bro, that's funny. I was running.
I was running, but man, this has been your boys, man. Here on the Dominoe.
These conversations, man.
Conversations, bro. Hey, and it all started with Levi Post, man. I swear, I don't be going around looking for the content. I don't go around looking for the content. It naturally just finds me. But that's us right there at the spot, man. Y'all know what to do. You gotta kick that theme song when we get up out of here.
I'm getting high on life. Yeah.
Arm yourself. What does it say? Arm yourself with what? With knowledge.
With knowledge.
Oh yeah, it's black on this track. Static and stacks. We stacking up racks because we racking up tracks and we track up a storm. While it's storming, relax. Team on our backs, we sturdy. That's facts. We stumbled and struggled. Now our pockets is fat. Up out of the gutter. Ain't no looking back. We building an empire. Simple as that. We lead from the front. Used to be in the back like the waist, man. Now we in your face, man. We ain't running the show or the place, man. It's for that paper. We out on a chase, man. Stop snacking. Get more than a taste, fam. Diamonds on glisten while fans rock and listen. We run with boss women, no sipping, no pimping, no limping. We strut, I swagger too much. Be all in them guts till they saying ease up. Slice on the course, rubbing elbows with money. 4 under par, smart brother, no dummy. Bet him a pension, then pay him his money. He chat about his business and tell how he run it. It's funny, they thinking the hood need a friend. Tell all your secrets, he can't comprehend. That we taking notes, we plotting on boats. Big mansions, exotics, and sowing our oats. Bringing queens to the table that carry our seeds. Generations of growth, we pull up them wheels. Pedicure yards, buying our bars. Haters exhausted, we take it too far, going too hard.
Man.
Going too hard. But y'all know what it is, man. We out of here. Peace on both hands. That equals a fold.
Man.